Question 10 was on simultaneous equations. We're told two equations, 2x plus 3y equals 15.5, x plus y equals 6. Work out the values of x and y. So what you should remember with simultaneous equations is we need to make the equations have either the same number of x's or the same number of y's. I always think it's easier to make the equations have the same number of y's, and I'll explain in a minute why that is. So we label our equations. Better to label it A and B rather than with numbers, just because the numbers could get confused with these. Also put them in a circle, just so again it doesn't look like 15.5a. And if I want to make the y's the same, I know I need to multiply the second equation by 3. Remember, you can't just add 2y. Okay, that doesn't work. You either have to multiply, or you could divide if you want to, but that doesn't always work. So I now need to multiply the second equation by 3. So I'll write that down so the examiner understands what I'm doing. And you need to remember that every single term gets multiplied by 3. So I've got 3x plus 3y equals 18. Every single term is multiplied by 3. And my first equation was 2x plus 3y equals 15.5. Now, the reason why I always make the y's the same is because the sign is easily seen. They're both pluses. And if we have the same sign, it's like a plus and a plus or a minus and a minus, then we subtract. So same sign, subtract. If we had different signs, like a minus and a plus or a plus and a minus, then we'd have to add. But same sign, we subtract. So it doesn't matter which way you do this. So we could do 3x take away 2x, or you could do 2x take away 3x if that was easier. In this case, it's not going to be easier because I'm going to get negatives. But whatever way you decide to subtract, you must do it in the same way. So because I've got bigger numbers on top, I'm going to subtract the smaller equation from the bigger one. So I'm going to do 3 take away 2, which gives me 1. So 3x take away 2x is 1x. 3y take away 3y gives me nothing. And 18 take away 15.5 will give me 2.5. So I've done that, take away that, take away that, take away that. Now I know that x is 2.5. I'm going to substitute that in to one of the equations. It's going to be easier to substitute it into b because it's got smaller values in. So that means I'm going to copy out b, but instead of writing x, I'm going to write 2.5. So I've got 2.5 plus y equals 6. So 2.5 plus a number equals 6. If you take away 2.5 from both sides, y must be 3.5. So just make sure your answers are correctly written in, and that will give you 3 marks.